When you're doing your investigations, there are typically three main objectives that we look for. The first one is to help the trial team or the legal team develop a sustainable and logical trial strategy. Because we look at every case as if it's going to go to trial, no matter what it is. If it's a civil case, a family law case, or a criminal case, we look at everything like it's going to go to trial. The next thing that we do is to help with that, we always try to develop clear, concise, actionable information. Things that will allow the legal team and to make good decisions both now and throughout the life of the case.
When all the dust settled, we were able to determine, of course, that my client was not the aggressor, but it came down to finding those witnesses and doing good investigation on the front end, as opposed to waiting for the action to come to you. And that's the thing I must say about Alex is he's aggressive, but in a controlled fashion.
Specifically related to criminal defense investigations, our third objective is to work as fact investigators so we can uncover reasonable doubt as opposed to creating reasonable doubt. In a criminal defense case, you never want to be put in a position that you've created something. It's always that you've been able to uncover it and show 12 men and women in a juror's box that there is reasonable doubt.
And we immediately, in that murder case, we hired Chilton Investigation Services to assist us primarily in locating and interviewing witnesses, because in that case, the actual murder that had occurred years before the indictments. Alex was able to take a cold file, locate witnesses that would be useful to the defense, interview those witnesses, and getting someone to interview with you, you can imagine under those circumstances, is not easy. He was able to interview those witnesses, get statements from those witnesses that we could use in putting together our case, and ultimately, when the case went to trial, Alex was there in support of the defendants, and we were able to get a not guilty verdict.
If you've ever seen a bar fight, nobody usually sticks around for the police to arrive, and so you might have just a brief snippet of that individual's name, and through his work we were able to successfully get the case dismissed.